In this video series, I work through a math problem or problems each video. To solve some inequalities for x, we often need to use the multiplication property for inequalities. Though similar to the multiplication property for equations, unlike the addition property, there is a difference between the properties for equations and inequalities that we need to be aware of. Unlike equations, inequalities can point in one of two directions. When we multiply both sides of an equation by a non-zero number, we end up with an equivalent equation. But when we multiply an inequality by a non-zero number, depending on what that number is, we need to change direction of the inequality. If the number we're multiplying the inequality by is positive, then we can keep the same inequality sign. But if the number we're multiplying the inequality by is negative, then we need to change the direction of the inequality sign. Let's take a look at the example inequalities. First, we have 5x is greater than 30. To get x by itself, we want to multiply both sides of the inequality by 1/5. One-fifth multiplied by 5 is 1, and 1 times x is x. And on the other side, 30 multiplied by 1/5 is the same as 30 divided by 5, which is equal to 6. Since 1/5 is positive, we keep the same direction of the inequality, and we end up with the inequality x is greater than 6. Next, we start out with the inequality minus 6x is less than or equal to 54. To get x by itself, we multiply both sides by minus 1/6. Minus 1/6 multiplied by minus 6 is equal to 1, and 1 times x is equal to x. On the other side, 54 multiplied by minus 1/6 is equal to 54 divided by minus 6, which is equal to minus 9. Since minus 1/6 is a negative number, we need to change the direction of the inequality. The equal sign part of the inequality sign here will remain the same, so we'll still keep the equality sign. So we end up with the inequality x is greater than or equal to minus 9.